What's going on, y'all? Today we're going to talk about Roma Army. Nasty, super woke grifter. If you haven't seen me talk about her previously, I did a video essay. I will link that down in not only the description, but I'll put it like in the pinned comment so you guys can see it, right? I'm going to premiere this too so you guys can know ahead of time. But if you don't know who that is, super woke grifter tries to say she's going to help men. Not the case. She just want to sell the Patreon, and not in a good way like me trying to, sell their Patreon. No, they trying to be nasty and sell that on Patreon. Go and check that out. Go check out, not the nasty Patreon. Check out my previous video talking. People will be like, wait, why would you tell us that? No, check out my previous video speaking on Roma Army so you can have more of a background. This is going to be more of some nasty updated things that she did. Let's get straight into it. Don't forget, hit the like button, drop some comments. Hopefully you can watch this video, or if you want to save it to watch later and then watch the first one, part one, come back to this. Hey, I ain't mad at you. As long as you watch both, hit the like button, share, drop some comments while you're watching it. Also, fam, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. You got to be really careful with these chameleons, right? If you don't know what that is, a chameleon is someone who, female mostly, who pretends that she agrees with certain things in order to get you to agree with her or like her, and then eventually exploit you. There's a few chameleon allegations towards a bunch of people on YouTube within the Manosphere. Roma Army, you got people like Just Pearly Things, Melanie King as well. I think of all of these people that was named, Roma Army is 100% a chameleon, and not only that, a grifter. A straight grifter. I've done previous videos where I've spoken detail and showed clips on why I think she's a grifter 100%, and why I think and believe that she's a chameleon. The fact that she has like a Patreon where she's selling nasty pictures to people who sign up, but then says it's okay because she gets to know them. She gets to know them. She talks to them a little bit and gives them just enough to stay with her. Sound like she turning these men into simps. Sounds like she on some real blue pill stuff. Men that follow her are being tricked and convinced into being blue pilled. That's crazy. That's crazy. Something is already like up or fishy if a woman is supposed to be leading a bunch of men. That sounds insane, bro. Yes, I do believe men should be leaders, especially in the red pill and Manosphere. Like, are you serious? Like, are you tripping? We seen what happened was the opposite side, right? Remember when there was a man that was preaching all this woke feminist bull crap, eventually getting exposed for being a huge hypocrite and just a fraud. His name was Derek Jackson, by the way. Maybe I should do a video on that. I thought that was hilarious, right? And he's been continuously exposed for the last 2 to 3 years. He never stops getting exposed. Like, I don't know why people even believe him at all. Like, he'd stay getting proven wrong that he don't really practice what he preach, right? How the hell can you be Manosphere and be a feminist and say this is the Manosphere side that preaches feminism, and a bunch of men, knowing the way the court system works and family court, right? And knowing how men are viewed in society as we're just deemed as horrible demons, to where you can throw an accusation towards us and it's automatically believed, so much so that it changes our life. And she's over here preaching this to you, and you falling for it? You know what I mean? People have come to my videos that I've, did with using her as a topic to cry, to complain. But she does care about us. Mommy loves us, Beast Boy. Mommy loves us. No, she don't. Why y'all call her mommy? She don't like y'all. She don't like nobody. She making that bread. She making that paper. Look at what the hell is she talking about? Modern woman ain't ish. Word. Modern woman ain't. Word. These thumbnails look straight out of a Fresh and Fit cover. He doesn't give a ish about men. Modern women don't want husbands, they want dads. You're a single mother. Yo. You're a single mother. You don't want a husband, you want a dad. You the girl you talking about. You talking about yourself. It should have been a little side picture of you. The hell is wrong with this woman? Dope women are focusing on little boys to be done. All right, man, I'm done with this weirdo. I think this person's a clown, right? I think that they definitely are not red pill. They're not really on some man's fish. They're frauds. In my personal opinion, they are literally frauds. And if you believe in them and follow them and you literally are being led by this person, you crazy. Find a better mentor, my nigga. It don't even gotta be me. You might not be able to handle my truth. You might not be able to handle the way I talk. I just talk how I talk. This is me. Just me being me. But find a better mentor than this person, bro. It's not even as if she was like letting it be known that she's just entertainment. Just pearly things will blatantly tell you, I'm here for entertainment. This person is literally giving people advice and guidance. Get the F out of here. 50% off. Oh no. Come on. Yo, man, what kind of... You care about men's betterment, huh? So much so that you selling 50% off for them to be addicted to something that they can't actually have. This is crazy. You're like pretending to be their girlfriend, pretty much, for a certain fee, and then telling them what they want to hear. This is foul. And people can't see through this? Oh, that's disgusting. Talk with me. Wait. Look at what she's offering as the packages, though, on Patreon. Talk with me daily. Wow. I'll talk to you guys daily on live streams. That's crazy. Daily updates and posts. You guys see daily updates and posts from me on a regular basis. Early access to YouTube videos. Okay, that's something that makes sense. NSFW content.
Quite often, I can't help but ask myself, do modern women want a husband, a life partner, or do they want a daddy, a father to take?
First of all, you don't know what the hell you want. Listen, come on, do you want a husband? Are you married? You got a husband? You got somebody to cuff you, even though you exactly what you preach against, right? And second, I don't know what their kink is. Maybe she want a daddy. Maybe she want a daddy. What's wrong with that? Wrong with that? If they both agree to that, and that's their kink, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Take care of them, wipe their ass. Because personally, if we're basing it off of all of the completely unrealistic expectations that modern women have for their
men. Take off them silly shade. Man, what is she doing? This is so fake, bro. Look at this look on her face. She knows she grifting you. She knows she's making a killing grifting. She know. She's laughing at people right now. Ho, ho, ho. Grifting and easy. Ho, 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 ho. Easy growth.
Men nowadays, I think that it would be a father, considering you want somebody who pays his own bills, his mom's bills, your bills, gives you a living allowance, has great credit, has a car so he can drive you places.
I don't think anyone should be seeking anyone based off the financial aspect 100%, right? Of what they can buy you. That's crazy. I don't think you should do that. But look who's talking. Look who talk. Fam, you can't be out here preaching all this stuff, man, unless we get into what you doing out here and seeing if you practice what you preach.
But then we come across women like this who don't seem to understand a symbiotic relationship, which is most modern women. We start off with a gentleman here who is just simply asking, basically, what happened to good women who were willing to put in as much as their man gives them. Here's his video.
Can we bring back the women that rub backs and pack lunches for hardworking men, please?
No, wait. No, Roma, do you do that? Right? If what he's saying is not so bad, and I don't think it's bad at all, do you do it though? Roma, are you practicing what you preach? Or are you just wearing goofy glasses and coming on here and just pandering and saying whatever you think men want to hear? Do you actually believe it? That's what I want to know. That's important. That's an important question. I got to know if she believes it.
Shouldn't be anything wrong with that. In fact, he even put in there hardworking men, implying that he's working his ass off for you every single day.
So you're okay with that? So you're down with it? So you're fine? Okay, Roma, cool. Prove it. Where's your man at? Let me see what lunchbox you was making him. Let's show me that. That's now we talking. Get in that kitchen. Let me see what you whipping up. Let's see what your meal's hitting for. Let's see if the meals is good. Why that's not on Patreon? You don't think people would pay to see you cooking in the kitchen? We want to see an example. Show us what a good woman look like, right? Don't just throw goofy glasses on and say what you think we want to hear. Let's see what your lunchbox look like. Pause. I meant like what she makes for lunch in the example if she was this person. It says she's a single mother for a reason. Yeah, probably can't cook for nothing. She ain't never show her in the kitchen, right? Okay. See, she's not practicing what she preaching. She's not practicing what she preaching. I want to see her do something like, let me see how you cook and clean. Let me see how you cook and clean. Let's see what that's hitting for.
Time out with you, his kids when they come, XYZ. But this big Becky old bench who seems to just be Polly the petty parrot, repeating everything that every other feminist before her has ever said, had this to say about his video.
We bring back the women that rub backs and pack lunches for hardworking men.
You're so right. You know, there was a woman in my life that used to pack me lunches, rub my back when I was tired or sick. I called her mum. And I believe
that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Yo, you just don't got love. I could tell you single. So when you sick, the person that you with don't actually care for you. They don't make sure you're okay. They don't help you out. That's great. They don't rub your back a little bit. Wow. She's tripping. Whoever this person is a loser, right? That's lonely and just desperate. Probably got abandoned. Like the movie Strays on Netflix. I don't know if y'all saw that.
That's what you're in the market for, not a girlfriend. Because as a fully grown adult, you should be able to pack your own lunches.
Guess that I can see her lunchbox for 50% off. That's crazy.
To offer you comfort and
I don't want to see her lunchbox.
But I'm assuming you ain't doing the same. We all work hard, mate.
That's crazy. We all work hard, mate. Mate, we all work hard, mate. What? How dare you ask for me to prepare your lunch? How dare you? Why are they with you? Man, like, for real, if that's how you feel and that's the energy you giving off, why the hell are they with you in any way, shape, or form? Why? Who would want to deal with that? Who wants to deal with that on a regular basis, bro?
Feminist selfishness and self-centeredness at its absolute best. He even put in there that he was hardworking, but you automatically assumed and went to the immediate place of, why do I need to coddle men? Here's the thing. There are a lot of men out there who pay the bills, all the bills, for a fully grown, fully capable, grown-ass woman, and they don't really complain, even though there's really no obligation for him to give you a free ride in life, to pay all your bills and make it so that you can sit on his couch.
She just paying her. If your man paying all the bills, man, you better make him a sandwich. Why? What's wrong with you? You too good to make him. What do you do then? Like, what do you actually do? I've seen a few clips of like women just going on TikTok and complaining. Like, there's this one chick where her husband and her husband's father built her a whole house, and they asked her to clean up while they went to go get supplies. And she was like, "Who do y'all think I am? Y'all could go get the broom and mop, and y'all clean up. And then her next TikTok video was her getting a divorce because her husband was like, oh, she is an unappreciative piece of crap. And I definitely made the wrong. I built you a whole house. And you had the nerve to call my father, curse him out and tell him he better pick up that broom and mop and clean up. You literally just laying there. No job, no nothing. Me and my father build you a house from scratch. You can't sweep up the dust? Oh yeah, get out this house. I'll go get a new woman to come move into this house that I built from scratch. And then she's sitting there crying like, oh, why did y'all tell me to say that? Feminism. But yeah, Roma just sitting here pandering.
Gaining weight and just draining his bank account for the rest of his life, making his ass miserable. But hey, society says that if you have a penis, that's just what you're fucking destined for. So there's one thing that you feminists don't seem to understand, which is you want a man that's going to provide for you, work long ass fucking hours for you. You want him to bring everything to the table. You want him to build the goddamn table. But you don't want to be expected to do anything in return. Do you? You think that if a man asks you to cook a meal or rub his back, that you're somehow just subservient to him and it's morally unfair. But I'm here to break.
This joint sounds so rehearsed. Why are you single then? If you so amazing, you believe all these things, right? Right? And there are some simps that think that you're pleasing on their eyes. Why are you single? Why are you one of these men that's donating and giving you 50% to sign up for these nasty pictures for you to talk to them daily? Has none of them had a great personality that you found to be charming? Then you're not attracted to none. Then none of them take you out on dates. Why are you single if you so amazing and you believe all these things? Why? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. Someone would have snatched up quick if all these things were true.
Break the news to you that you're self-centered. See, the thing is that women have always had outrageously high expectations of men. But the thing about women back in the day is that they at least understood that if they had high expectations of their husband, they actually had to bring something to the table themselves. Women nowadays, their expectations for men really have only gotten higher. Meanwhile, women's expectations for themselves has gotten lower, which means that their high horse has gotten higher and their God complex has gotten outrageously.
Speak for yourself. Are you describing yourself? You describing yourself, funny glasses? That's you? That's your style? That's what you do out here? Is that what you're doing? Like, come on, bro. You describing yourself right now. Stop it.
Out of control because we think that a man should just get on his knees and kiss the ground we walk on if we so choose to pick him as our partner. But here's the thing. Men need to start.
She has a herd of simps. She's following her and believing everything that she say as like gospel. As she's doing that,
to realize that their value is not intrinsically wrapped around a woman, whether a woman chooses to sleep with you, spend her time with you, because us as women in society, we've done a fantastic job of manipulating men into believing that they ain't shit if they don't have one of us on their arm. But the reality is that you are a man, you are powerful, and you are valuable just in yourself. So don't worry about even having a woman to rub your back at the end of the day, because guess what? Stack up your money, buy yourself that nice DeLorean that you've been wanting.
Man, shut up. Buy yourself you pandering at. Buy yourself a DeLorean. Do I look like I got a next door neighbor named Doc? You gonna teach me how to time travel? I'm gonna go save my life by fixing my parents' relationship. That would this seem like my Marty McFly now? Hello, McFly. McFly, hello. Am I about to have a bully named Biff? What the hell is wrong with you? That's crazy. She's pandering, bro. She's pandering. If you got a DeLorean, nigga, if you don't dress as Michael J. Fox on a daily basis, I don't know why you got that thing. It's kind of pointless if you're not pretending to be my man Marty. But she's pandering. She's just out here pandering.
Okay, don't stack up your money just for some fat, dragged out bitch to take it from you after 30 years of marriage, 4 kids, and by the end of it, you'll have no money, no house, no bitch, and no kids. So, choose your future wisely. Thank you.
Shut up. This person's so weird. Listen, they pandering. You can just tell. I don't think they practicing what they preaching. I think they full of crap. I don't believe them. I don't believe them, fam.
Men are being used for their money literally all over the internet, whether it's those random scam pages that are messaging you on Facebook all the
I didn't even mean to pause it like that. I didn't think I was going to pause it that quick. I want to explain this. I don't have no problem with no one having a Patreon. I have one. You ain't going to get pictures of me with my shirt off. Yet. I'm joking. Put out a calendar or something. I ain't going to just sell you the pictures straight up. All right, you put this amount. I'm going to send you this many pictures without any clothes. That's crazy. But to say a statement like that, though, once again, I don't have a problem with people having Patreon and collecting support. I got a Patreon. Check it out. I got a lot of bonus stuff on there. I think that she sounds kind of hypocritical, though. You can make the argument. You could 100% make the argument. But I know her fans are going to be in my comment section. You're hating on the queen. What?
the time, or it's the girls on the dating apps that are really just looking for a sugar daddy. Oh, and there's also the girls who have put you in the friend zone but will still take things from you. Today, I really want to just give a brief message about how to tell when a girl is using you for money, because a lot of the times people think it's super simple, but that is just really not the case. It's like an abuser, because I do think that gold diggers in a way are financially abusive. But for people who are physically abusive, often those who don't understand physical violence or the cycle of violence, they'll say things like, well, how could you stay with somebody who did that to you? Hello, motherfucker. He didn't say, hi, nice to meet you, with a punch to the face, a fucking pimp slap. It doesn't work like.
What the hell is she even? What the hell is she even talking? We damn near halfway through. She ain't even talking about what the titles say anymore at all. Like I don't think she ever did. I don't think she ever did. This somehow turned into some kind of feminist rant. It turned into a rant about feminism. I keep trying to tell people she is a grifter. Straight grifter.
That. Well, same with gold diggers. They often won't just say to you, hi, I'm here to use you for your money. Yet they would not be good at what they did if they did that. So I'm here to tell you one way that women tend to use men for money, but they camouflage it. How they camouflage it is, instead of just reaching out to you all the time to tell you directly what they want, right? Because there's the girls who have put you in the friend zone, but will call you for car rides, to smoke joints with them. They want you to bring them alcohol. Well, men have very clearly figured that out. So women, what they're doing is they're disguising it by putting themselves in a vulnerable position. If you have a woman in your life who really only hits you up when she's in distress, such as, I'm just really depressed right now and I'm feeling so sad, and will you come talk to me because you're the only person I feel good talking to? But can you bring me a beer and a joint? You got the beer and the joint, right? You're going to bring it, right?
All right. There's some truth to what she's saying. I think that you can misinterpret a little bit of it as well. Right. So for me, right, if I'm dealing with a chick, you better call me if you're depressed. Of course, I'm not a clown. I'm not here for your entertainment, but that's part of the dynamic of the relationships I engage in. That's part of what I offer. I am the shoulder to cry on. I am the person to call and get advice from. I am the person to contact whenever you're feeling down. That's what I provide, right? Well, that among a lot of other things, but that's part of my equation. And I am speaking more from the BDSM, dom, and sub relationship, of course. But I still believe that, yes, that's a part of it. Like, I don't think that that's a problem or should be a problem for someone to come to you if they're depressed. Now, if they're expecting you to provide certain things, if you didn't offer it up for one and they just expecting it, yeah, that's kind of crazy. If you offered it and they're not like going a little crazy and asking over and over again, maybe just reminding you to bring it or reminding you to do it, then I don't think that's a big issue. But if the person or if the woman we're talking about is just obsessively contacting you, asking you to bring whatever you supposed to bring, and more concerned about that rather than you coming and spending time with them, then I think that's cap. In fact, you could spend time with somebody virtually. Like you can literally have conversations and video chat and watch movies and all types of stuff, right? To lift the person's spirits up. You don't have to come and bring anything. I do think that seeing each other and spending that physical connection and time together, that is important as well, without a doubt. But I do think that it can be a little misguided if you don't really experience certain things and read between the lines of what she's saying. Right? I think you can be misguided 100%. Right? It's kind of like catering more to people that are just angry that because maybe they've been in a relationship with a chick and she treated them like that.
Right? That's how you know that she's using you. Women who are clever at using men for money will disguise it with trying to convince you that they rely on you for something other than what they're actually trying to use you for. So they will put themselves in vulnerable positions, say, oh my God, I need you. But also you need to do this for me. Like, give me a ride, give me smokes, give me some schweed. If you guys want me to do a bigger video, a bigger breakdown, I am more than happy to do so. I'm about to record a video on paternity fraud.
I don't think your breakdown would be doing much of a service, to be honest. This is the most basic. She's like, let me tell you this thing that could possibly be a sign and set it as the general standard. If she asks for anything. I don't think if your girlfriend asks for a ride, she's just using you. Yo, fam, just give her a ride, bro. It's not that serious. Right? Especially if she's asking for a ride home. Oh, nah, son. Trying to use me? Then give her a ride home. Bro, like, if you can do it and it don't hurt you, I don't see the issue. Now, if she's asking for stacks of money or money in general, right? And certain things of that nature, then I'll be like, all right, questionable. But I think this can be a little bit extreme. It's weird. Like, to be honest, like listening to everything she said, most of it doesn't connect. It's like a basic example that definitely is not the standard, right? Like the extreme is what you don't want to do. You don't want to be a simp, right? You don't want to be a simp. Answering the phone if your girlfriend calls you to say she's depressed and would like to talk, I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think that's an issue. If she's asking for things that's like excessive or it seems like it's monetary, blatantly asking, then yeah, nah. But if she at your crib and she want to eat some food, using me looking in my fridge. Like that sounds crazy to me. I think it's extreme.
Be aware of who your advocates are. Be aware of the difference between the Manosphere community and the men's rights community. That is the focus of today's video. And I'm going to use primarily Andrew Tate, but also just pearly things to drive my point home. Now, this video is not sponsored by the 10 Men, but it could not have happened without...
Man, if you don't shut up and get into your damn...
Communities with the Manosphere include men's rights advocates, incels, men going their own way, pickup artists, and fathers' rights groups. Now, although I do not agree entirely with this definition, there are some truths to it. However, do you see why it is so important for us to draw this line in the sand and know who our advocates are? Because having masculinity, men's rights advocates, men going their own way, and fathers' rights being lumped in with misogyny, anti-feminism, incels, and pickup artists is a huge issue.
You see, this is why we can't have women in here as the, like, you leading the man's, because you're going to say something stupid like that. First of all, the Manosphere is not automatically misogyny, right? None of that. Neither is like the pickup artist. None of these things are misogyny.
And if you really believed in men's rights, right, you would believe in men's rights to get information and to seek advice and to speak on certain subjects. But you don't think that's okay because you're a feminist. So you're trying to disconnect. No, men's rights, guys, we're over here. And that way we could get to be feminists and do all these woke things. And then these red pill people can't say nothing to us. When you out here selling pictures of yourself without any clothes on to your fans and sitting here saying that you care about them as men, no. What you're trying to do is you're trying to separate the real Manosphere and red pill and then simps that just want a chick that just agree with them and act like she's their girlfriend. That's what you're doing. There's no difference between her and Pearly, right? It's just that she's just like extreme feminist and she's trying to disguise her wokeness with men's rights. Like, nah, I'm not falling for that.
That's a problem because we are not the same. The men's rights movement, however, is defined as a branch of the men's movement. The MRM, in particular, consists of a variety of groups and individuals who focus on general social issues and specific government services which advertently impact, or in some cases, structurally discriminate against men and boys. Andrew Tate and Just Pearly Things are not men's rights advocates, and I'm going to primarily focus on Andrew Tate. However, one thing I can say for certain is that they are not men's rights advocates. I'm seeing more and more people comparing Andrew Tate and Just Pearly Things as some sort of men's rights icons, but the reality is that they're not part of the men's rights movements. And
oh my God, yo, she says the same thing over and over. And girl, if you don't start getting some of these points out, I promise you, I'm gonna fast forward just a little. Girl, get something out, like get a point out, please, I beg you, I beg you, please have something to say. This is so annoying.
Wholeheartedly know my stance on these issues. Tate doesn't represent any serious or important issues related to the men's rights movement. Aside from giving the Manosphere a bad name, he actually exploits men and has made statements contrary to egalitarian values. There's no disputing that Andrew Tate is a misogynist. Aside from the statements claiming women are inferior to men, he has openly identified as one. The problem for men's rights is, in this regard, it allows competitors, which you can already find all over the internet, to connect misogyny, not only with the men's rights movement and Manosphere, but even masculinity in general, which is absolutely insane.
So he hurts your feelings. He shouldn't be allowed to speak on men's rights. Man, if you don't shut up. Like, yo, this is like the wokest, feminist, most lame men's right video I've ever seen. Like, for real. And I don't think she even mentioned in Pearl, bro. I don't think she even mentioned in Pearl. Who cares? Let's see. I'll give her a little bit. I'll give her a little bit more. I'll give it a little bit more. One more chance. One more chance to say something of value, fam. Something.
Promoting that you have to be strong. Well, what happens if you're a man that was just born with a genetic condition where you can't grow a lot of muscle? You're naturally skinny. What about the men who go and fight the wars, come home injured, and they no longer can work out anymore? They can't do tough jobs. Are they no longer masculine? What about the father who worked his whole life and then his body started breaking down? He couldn't do as much anymore, couldn't provide for his family. Is he still masculine? The thing is, the issue with this community is that it leaves so much space to discriminate against the very men that we are supposed to protect.
I'm done. This woman don't even understand what masculine means. This is crazy. Did she just equate masculinity to only physical ability? Is that what she just did? Wow. No, woman. That's not the only thing that makes you masculine. You could be in a wheelchair and be masculine as hell, especially if you're assertive. The hell are you talking about? This woman don't know nothing. She don't know what she's talking about. She's just saying things. She is upset and butthurt about Andrew Tate. She lumped Pearly Things into there, even though her and Pearly Things are one and the same. They one and the same. You still attacking this man? People are still attacking Tate even after he got released. And I haven't seen a charge get put on him. That's crazy to me, bro. But it's expected in the world that we live in. It's just nasty that she's doing it under the like, I guess, blanket of, look, I'm men's rights. I care about y'all. No, she don't. No, she don't. She's grifting. Some he's taking advantage of his pants as she's selling pictures without her clothes on Patreon. That's crazy. Some she gets to know people before she sends them the pictures too. So she's like pretending to be your girlfriend, by the way, guys. Just want to let you know. So all the angry simps that be yelling in my comment section. But let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Anyway, just let me know.
I'm not a fan of Roma Army. I think that she says a lot of foolish things, and I think that she is a woke grifter. I think that she is going to lie to men as long as she can and take advantage of men as much as she can while she can, right? So I do believe in free speech and people being able to state their opinion, so I'm not trying to cancel her. I wouldn't ask for her to be deplatformed, but every chance I get to state my opinion, I see why not use that opportunity to state my opinion. Like, so I came across Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, guys. By the way, it's BXBSboy. But I came across her Instagram and I thought this was too good to pass up. Let's check out some of the things that she says and see if there's anything valid. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably not gonna be some. Let me light up. I'm just gonna light up just a smidge. It's just a smidge, just so I can get in the mood. I'm never gonna be in the mood to check out some Roma Army. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm never gonna be in the mood to check out this weirdo. But here we go. We on the Instagram, and it's looking weird. All right. The first thing that she has right here is the reason why a lot of men finish first in bed is because, well, I'm actually fixing her grammar. I'm not the grammar police, but I'm actually fixing it in my head. What I'm saying is she's leaving out a lot of wording because losers finish last. Okay, that's a corny joke. If I ever saw one, that's pretty corny. I don't like that. That's definitely not helping men at all. Maybe if you wanted to post about this, and I don't want to seem like I'm going too hard or being too harsh, but how about you tell men how to like be less anxious while in bed with partners, and then maybe they can, I don't know, just maybe, I don't know, maybe they could just possibly maybe not finish so fast. It's highly possible. But she doesn't care about the betterment of men, only making corny jokes out of it. Don't hate on him. You have a go-getter. Let's see the comments. That's like a sure indication of if this is actually making any damn sense. Someone says, if he finishes first, that means she's that good. It's a compliment. Yeah, but you can still work on not finishing so fast. Like it's not really that hard. Guys, I promise you, there's exercises, all types of things, man. But then again, I'm the kind of man that wants you to improve in life, right? She don't care if you improve at all. This video is probably not going to be monetized, guys. Go and check me out on Patreon and sign up for memberships if you're able to. If not, don't worry about it. But yeah, there's yikes. Winning. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, winning. I just learned that. Okay. All right. I wasn't even going. Let's not even read that one. Next. Dear men. It's about to be bad. It's about to be bad. Date a woman who takes you out sometimes, who compliments you sometimes,
As far as to take you out, I ain't gonna front that. It's something that, as a man, I've had to grow to be somewhat comfortable with. I didn't even like females spending money on me at all. Now I'm totally fine with it. What I say to myself is, I'm a pimp. Like I literally say it as the woman pays for me, right? First, it started off just making me feel better. Now I'm like, hey, if she wants to spend while around me, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She's showing appreciation, as well as it's not really that big of a deal. If she got it, she got it. I ain't gonna dwell on that. I'm still working on my stuff. If I got it, why not? Why not? If she got it, why not? I don't stress over that. So I'm not really disagreeing with her so far. Date women who run you a shower after a hard day at work sometimes. If you're into that, I think that's a little too far for me. But I'm into BDSM and I'm like in a dom, so that would definitely not really work for me. I do like acts of service, more so cooking and cleaning, but then when you're like running a bath for me, I don't know. I feel like that's a little too much. That's just me. I'm not judging anyone who has their partner run a bath for them, be honest. And also, I'm a shower guy. So yeah, if they're running a shower, still, I can literally turn the knob myself. I don't think that's necessary. I'm not being too picky or giving her too much criticism for that. A hard day at work sometimes. Stop settling for less. This isn't too crazy. Look at her fans though. I personally never been with a woman like that. Whoa. That's you've been a fan of Roma Army for how long? And still you haven't? Okay. Well, this might surprise you, but within the last 10 years plus, I haven't been with a woman that's not like that. And it is highly possible once you start having standards for yourself and filtering things out, you start to notice that it might be a little bit more complicated or harder to get like the type of woman or females you desire or partners you desire. Females, if you're listening to this, you could get the partners you desire if you actually know reality, know your worth. If you're not at a level to where you think that it's more easy to get the ones you desire, then step your game up and get to. They riding motorcycles like crazy outside. I hope that you guys don't hear it. Hopefully, I can filter that out. But I was saying, if you could step your game up to get to the level to where you can get the ones you desire, then that should be what you focus on. If you are just in reality and you are, having standards while still not thinking that you Brad Pitt out here and you gonna bag the Angelinas, then you're being realistic, then cool, just do your thing. Right? That's just how I feel about that. That's just how I feel. Next one. There are two types of men in this world. Those who have tried to SMD and liars. Okay, you're bugging. Bug gang. Listen, we got a song over here for people like you. Let's play that. Let's play that song. Let's just, why not? Just play the song.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
Okay, here's another one. It's a little bit less nasty with her lying self. I ain't never tried to do that. Do modern women even realize how much work men put into their relationship? Like y'all will have him working 10-hour days, rarely seeing you. And when he does, You're usually cranky, getting him to do a chore or telling him that you don't want to F. Come on now. With that, I would say that she didn't even state how he would be putting work into the relationship, I guess. If you're working 10-hour days, I'm doing more than that myself, but I am my own boss. So if you're doing more than 10-hour days, right? Like, and you do get to spend time with the other person that you're with. If they're as freaky as you and you are looking to get your freak on, no problem. But is there other things that you can do? Me personally, I like watching movies with the chicks that I deal with, right? That's how I like to communicate. I'm kind of like the cable guy. It's kind of sad if you think about it. I'm joking. It's actually amazing, man. I really do enjoy it. It's fun. From animes to comedies to mysteries. It's pretty decent. As far as doing a chore, if you're with a chick that's demanding you to do a chore and it's the only time you see them, unless the chore has something to do with what's being prepared for you, right? So like if I see a chick and it's the only time we're seeing each other for a little while, I do expect her to cook, maybe even clean. That's a fact, right? So if it's something like, yo, can you lift this or anything that's manly, that's what I'm here for, right? Like, I don't think it would be too much of a chore to do something that's going to be for the betterment of us while we are spending time with each other, whether it's me lifting stuff. Like, I'm going grocery shopping with a chick before she was cooking me a meal, and it made me extremely uncomfortable because I don't like humans, right? Like, and I don't like being near people. I don't like people that I don't know being near me. And in supermarkets, people have a habit of being all in your space, and they don't even care about like you not being comfortable because they in their own world, and it just annoys me. But I dealt with it because this was the part that I had to play in order to, make things conducive for us, right? Like while she cooked the meal, and then I, as she cooked, got to chill and get back into my mode, right? And then just enjoy the time that we did spend with each other. I ordered groceries ever since then. That was years ago. I've been ordering groceries ever since, bro. I'm able to do that because of technology. But yeah, fam, I think that it's nothing wrong with playing the man, right? Doing the man role, playing your part as a man, because her doing her part as a woman is expected. So there's nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, okay, we didn't see each other in a long time. I do. It's gonna sound crazy. I do expect it to get some freaking on, right? Because sensually, of course, obviously she would be down with it, right? I do expect that, right? Like, and I do think that is a not only womanly duty but male duty as well, because she will be getting satisfied as well, right? Right? Like, so it's a duty for both parts. So if there's something that's like a manly duty, like that's like saying, "Oh no, I'm not going to open that jar," that's a chore. Like, man, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. That's my personal opinion. I think that Roma Army definitely misguided, and because of that, she's going to misguide men. That's just my personal opinion. Tell me what you think. Comment sections, yada, 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 all that stuff that YouTubers say at the end of the video. Watch more videos, check me out on Patreon, yada, yada, yada.